Parliamentarian of the Elam People's Revolutionary Liberation Front, Shivashakti Anandan, says that the current government and the TNA does not have any agreement. However, views expressed by TNA media spokesperson M.A. Sumantharan and Mawe Senadiraja at two different places reveal of such an agreement.
When
the 2015 government was formed, there was no condition. When the United Nations Human Rights Council made allegations against Sri Lanka of war crimes and human rights violation, this government saved our country both locally and internationally. We supported the government during the approval of 3 budgets without causing any pressure. During the 50-day political turmoil, 14 MPs of our party supported them without any conditions. Now the TNA is preparing to support the 4th budget.
TNA media spokesperson M.A. Sumantharan says that when the no confidence motion was brought against Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe, several discussions between the latter and TNA took place. Sumantharan clarifies that the proposed draft constitution presented in Parliament yesterday and the ministerial portfolio of Northern Development coming under the purview of the Prime Minister was a result of these discussions. They have arrived at an arrangement to work with the Prime Minister.
There is no criticism that we supported the Prime Minister when the no confidence motion was brought against him. However, we discussed a lot of issues during that period. The draft constitution presented in Parliament yesterday was a result of these discussions. We told them that the Northern Development must have been given prominence. That is why the subject came under the purview of the Prime Minister. This was done to facilitate development in the North. We have agreed to certain things. As an initial step to these discussions between TNA MPs and the Prime Minister were held yesterday as well.
Meanwhile, leader of the Lanka Tamil Arasa Katchi, Mawe Senadiraja, says that a mechanism that includes the prior discussions with the TNA prior to a cabinet decision has been formed. He pointed out that a committee has been appointed to discuss matters with the government when making decisions.
If the cabinet is taking a decision, it must be taken after consulting the TNA, and it has been decided to implement this as a mechanism. This mechanism is currently followed. The government must consult us prior to these decisions. A committee has been appointed for this.